Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Jets.
And welcome to another episode of On the Radar. We're your hosts, Kennedi and Qyler. Prom is around the corner. Do you know what you're wearing?
No, not yet.
Well, let's go to Laura and Rebekah for some suggestions.
I'm Rebekah Vanhouden, reporting for On the Radar. Prom is coming up and we need to talk about formal options for attire. Let's go into Oxford Street Menswear for more information.
So we sell mostly men's dress clothes, dress pants, sports coats, suits, tuxedos, shirts, ties, bow ties, shoes, dress clothes in general. Broad spectrum for men's clothing. Prom is supposed to be a formal event. It's changed a little bit now where it's not so much formal as it used to be. We always recommend tuxedos, a standard tuxedo for prom, but now you can do a blue suit, a gray suit, a black suit. You can do, even some guys will do patterns. We recommend a classic white shirt, maybe a black shirt, but I don't traditionally recommend other colors, but I've seen guys do other colors as well. And then of course I recommend a bow tie or a regular tie. I wouldn't recommend anything else. Everyone who works here at the store is from Madison or from North Alabama in general. So I personally went to prom at Bob Jones. About 2 or 3 of our employees go to Bob Jones right now. We have a couple of guys who go to Jen Clemens that work here as well. So we've been to your proms. We know what you're supposed to wear. We know how the event kind of goes. We know how this stuff kind of already works. So it makes it easy on you to come in. We'll show you what looks good. We also just show you what makes sense, Traditionally, a basic suit. So we'll assume you're doing just a basic black suit, and then this could be any color really, with a nice basic white shirt and a black tie, right? So you can change those colors to anything you would like. Traditionally, if someone walks into the store, we have that whole bundle for about $2.95. For the gym Clemens and other North Alabama high schools, we have a prom bundle for the jacket, the pants, the shirt, and the tie for $2.45, and you get to keep it all.
Make sure to check out Oxford Street Menswear for a suit. I'm Rebekah Vanhouden, reporting for On the Radar.
Hi, I'm Laura Brown, reporting for On the Radar. Now that we went over where to find suits, let's go over a place to find a dress. I'm inside Bella Divine at Parkway Place Mall. Let's take a look at what it has to offer.
Well, we have mainly all prom dresses, pageant dresses, wedding dresses, kids dresses, boys suits, and all things that come with it. The shoes, accessories, gloves, veils, everything that is one-stop shopping. We have everything here. Just because we have a lot of prom dresses, high schoolers love to shop at a prom dress shop, and when they just walk in, they love the atmosphere, they just want to enjoy looking at them, trying on them. So, we have currently having clearance rack for $59.99, $99.99, and a lot of dresses prices went down. So we have a lot of sale going on, even on the regular racks. So prom dresses are very different from everyday clothing. So you need to know mainly the sizes. They run really small. It's very different from just everyday clothing, so you need to be aware of that. But mainly, the thing is, you gotta try on, because every dress looks differently on, each person. So,
make sure to come check out Bella Divine Boutique. I'm Laura Brown, reporting for On the Radar.
Thanks, guys. Since it's March 1st, you know what that means.
Yep.
Women's History Month. Let's go to Errius talking about an impactful woman.
She caused a global movement that changed the world forever, and that is Rosa Parks. Hello, and welcome to our Women's History Month segment. My name is Errius Horrison, and today, Kennedi is going to tell you about Our Lady, Barbara Jordan.
Barbara Jordan was born February 21st, 1936 to parents Arlene Jordan and Benjamin Jordan in Houston, Texas. In 1952, Barbara Jordan graduated from Phyllis Whitley High School with honors, then majored in political science at Texas Southern University due to the segregation of the University of Texas at Austin. Jordan served as a Texas Senate from 1966 to 1972, then served as Texas's representative in the House of Representatives from 1972 to 1979. On July 25, 1974, Jordan gave her most famous speech during the impeachment of Richard Nixon, where she gave evidence against Nixon and described the need for checks and balances.
Tried as best we can to give you as much assistance as possible. Earlier today, we heard the beginning of the preamble to the Constitution of the United States.
After retiring from politics in 1979, Jordan would go to become an ethics professor at the University of Texas. Jordan has received many awards throughout the years, such as the Spingard Medal, the Elizabeth Blackwell Award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and the Sylvanus Thyard Award. Barbara Jordan died January 17, 1996 at age 59 in Austin, Texas due to pneumonia.
Thank you, Kennedi, for telling everyone everything about Barbara Jordan. My name is Errius Horrison, reporting for On the Radar.
Wow, she was a W.
Truly a W, but the W's don't have to stop there.
Yep, let's go to E and AJ with Jet Nation.
What's up, JC? My name is E.
And I'm AJ.
And we're Jet Nation.
James Clemens Jets. You're cleared for takeoff.
The male JC baseball team did a phenomenal job taking down the Madison Academy Mustangs, winning by a lot, and I mean a lot, scoring 10 runs. MA tried to put up a fight, but it was a little too late with only 4 runs to their name. It wasn't a pretty sight for the Mustangs. Luke Davenport, what a game from him. But it's not just a single man game. The whole baseball team did good, shutting them down and only holding them to such low pointage. Shout out to the people that scored: Hayden Markford, Satchel Wheeler, Caleb Wilson, David Sharp, and Carson Luzier. Y'all did a very good job playing against MA. Let's go JC Jets. This is E from Jet Nation, signing off. See you next week.
Thanks, E and AJ. If you're interested in becoming an athlete next year, boys basketball tryouts are March 26th through the 28th, and the girls tryouts are April 2nd through the 4th.
And competition cheerleading tryouts will be held March 27th through 29th in the cheer gym from 4 to 6. Tryout packets are available in Coach Stockman's room, A205, and are due no later than March 21st.
Have you watched any good movies recently?
Yes, actually, I just saw The Color Purple last weekend.
Really? I heard that one was super good. Let's go to Emma and Owen to see what everybody else is watching.
We finally get to watch Transformers.
I'm so excited. Let's start it.
2 hours later.
We missed the movie!
No! Again!
Maybe we gotta go watch some other movies.
Let's go see what people at JC are watching.
What is your name?
Kennedi.
All right. What was the most recent movie you watched?
Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken.
Beyond your imagination. You are the protector of all the ocean's creatures. It's up to you to stop the evil mermaids.
But people love mermaids.
Of course they do. People are stupid.
What do you rate it out of 100?
A 20.
Would you recommend it?
No.
What's your name?
I'm Emerson.
What's the most recent movie you've watched?
Past lives.
Means there have been 8,000 layers of inyan between them.
Want you to stay.
What do you rate it out of 100?
85.
Would you recommend it to anyone?
Oh yeah.
What is your name?
E.
What was the most recent movie you watched?
I think it's the Bob Marley movie.
We tell the story of Bob's life, his music, and his connection with the people.
What do you rate it out of 100?
98. 98.
Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. It's really good.
What's your name?
AJ.
What movie have you seen recently?
Bob Marley.
Reggae is people music.
People coming together,
At that time, Jamaica was a war zone between two political sides, and so Bob's message became the answer to violence and strife.
What would you rate it out of 100?
98.
Would you recommend it to a friend?
Yes.
What is your name?
Errius.
What is the most recent movie you watched?
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Make sure he never forgets where he came from. And he never doubts that he is loved. And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there.
What would you rate it out of 100?
95.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Now we have so many new movies to watch.
I think we're going to watch Bark Rally next.
I'm Emma.
I'm Owen.
Back to you, Kennedi and Qyler.
The JCHS Literary Magazine is now accepting submissions. If you have creative writing pieces, artwork, and/or photography, find a Lit Magazine flyer around the school, scan the QR code, and submit your work for review.
This year's theme is Farm Stardust, Stellar Potential. Come see Miss Miller in A220 for more details. Submissions are due by March 8th. Hey, speaking of creativity, did you know how many creative minds go to this school?
No, I didn't. But I think Emerson does. Let's go to him talking to one of many creative minds.
Oh, hey guys. I was just working up a little masterpiece. And speaking of masterpieces, my pal Elaine Wang has made one, and I'd just like to show you a story of it. Come on, let's go.
I've always liked creating art when I was in preschool, and it just grew on me as a hobby. I've seen really amazing artworks online, and I want to push myself to create artworks like that, and just challenge myself to create better drawings. When you draw still life, you're looking at something, but when you do a self-portrait, you can't look at yourself. But I mean, it's a little challenging to use a mirror, but in general, you can't really draw looking at something. And also, you can't, sometimes still life, you feel like you should capture every detail, but in portraits, you feel like some features on your face you might not like, and you might not feel like including it, but it's also part of you.
Well, that's all, folks. I'm Emerson Pearlstein, reporting for On the Radar.
Thanks, Emerson. If you're interested in learning about women in engineering, the Swing Next Club will be having a meeting Monday, March 4th. Go to A129 to learn more.
If you know another language besides English, the Seal of Biliteracy is a great opportunity for you. They are now accepting payments and applications from now until March 8th noon. Go to the JCHS website and click the Seal of Biliteracy link under the Academics tab.
Don't forget, JCHS Theater is holding auditions for upper level classes for next year. Go to F148 to learn more about this. Make sure to be prepared with a 1-minute monologue. Submissions are due by March 4th. Thanks for watching this week's episode, and don't forget to follow us at JCHS On the Radar.
We're your hosts, Kennedi and Qyler.
And we'll see you next week for another episode.